Hi everybody, welcome to another beautiful episode of Creativity. And today, oh my goodness, I have somebody in the house that has, if reinvention is a person, is this guy right here, because he has succeeded in reinventing himself time and time and time again. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the one and only Josh2Funny. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you for bringing me to your
you are most welcome, and we're hoping that you spill the tea on how you are able to reinvent yourself time and time and over again. It's amazing. Honestly,
I just bought this clothes. I can't spill the tea. I can't spill it on this clothes. I just buy them.
But how are you? How is everything going?
Yeah, I'm good. I thank God. Everything is going well. I'm doing my job. I mean,
yeah. So I read a bit about you before you got here. I found out you came to Lagos at the age of 8, right? You were born in Anambra State, and you came with your parents, right? And you started hustling. You won some competitions and all that. So it seems like from a very young age, you've always known that you were going to be in this line of work, right?
I won't say I've always known. I didn't even know it can be done professionally, you know. But I've just been exhibiting from when I was, very young. Yeah, I've just been people say, "Ah, you are funny, you sing," because I'm a church boy, and I always sing in church, do drama. So people always knew that there's something about this little boy, this little ugly boy, and yeah,
it's true. You were singing, and that was the first time I got to encounter you and your joke when you were singing with women's clothes and all that. What was the inspiration behind that?
There's no inspiration. It's the struggle of life. No, okay, so but I didn't just pick up the dress one day and start wearing it. I was just making videos randomly. When you're starting off, you try your hands on different kind of concepts and see the one that you don't know the one where you go take blow. So I did one video where I was mocking, when you just buy new sets of panties and the way you spread them outside the first time when you just buy them, and when you have worn it for like 4 weeks, 1 month, how you will spread them and use towel to cover it. So I was doing that impression. I was playing around with that, and I wore female clothes because for you to come out well, you need to wear. And I found that this video, people like it too, and they talked about the dress more. They thought it was funny. So I'm like, okay, let's give it another try. And I wore it, and I did some of my Ewo Daddy Me, and people liked it, and I just had to continue. And I'm like, no, let me make this a niche, and and that's how Mama Felicia became a thing.
So at what point did you feel like, okay, it's time to move on from Mama Felicia?
So when I was doing Mama Felicia, there was a lot of side talks about this guy. He's gonna this all he has, and
wow, how did that make you
how
feel?
Typical we can be. I didn't see it. I didn't see it from. It didn't make me sad.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I saw it like a challenge. I saw that I need to prove these people that this is not all I have, man. You guys have never seen anything. I never see anything. I'm like 6 to 7 years in this, and let's say 6 to 9 years in this.
9.
And I've not discovered myself, Seth. I don't know who I am. I'm still discovering myself. And I'm just happy that people are following I'm taking my fans and my audience through the story, the journey, and they're following every bit of it, and I'm enjoying. I'm just having fun. So I just wanted to prove to them that no, I can do so many other things. That's why I created the audition, where I can be anything I want to be, because in life, in my life, I can be anything. Josh2Funny is not just Josh2Funny. I can be anything I want to, anything in the world. So I created the audition to just let people know that I can be anything. And, it's working out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's really working out.
It wasn't too long. People started to see different phases, different characters, different, and everything that encompasses Josh2Funny.
Yeah. I think I can understand that, because you are actually naturally a funny person, and then you just applied your creativity to it, and then you bring different personalities to life, and I think that's really really amazing. Yeah. So the audition, we saw it went viral, everybody was talking about it, and then the next thing, you were in American Got Talent. Please, how did that happen?
Me, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just chilling one day at the house, and my manager comes up. I'm like, "Hey, bro, you got a mail
Really?
from America's Got Talent, and the tea hot too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Hot tea, de Lagos. So I mean, he came out and like, hey, we got a mail from America. So I'm like, don't open it, it's scam. Who born me? And then,
But that was the show that actually inspired the whole audition thing, right?
I wouldn't say I've really been following America's Got Talent. Like,
Okay.
something I just see. Everybody knows. In fact, it was more of Project Fame.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Watching all those funny, performances. People, yeah. So, and I'm like, no, this can be funny if this is intentionally done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was not really it, but yeah. Also, it's one of the things that, bred the idea. And boom, we find out that, okay, it is actually America's Got Talent. And they're like, hey, come and be on our stage. And
Wow.
we went.
So that was it.
That was it.
So it's not like you proposed it to them. They saw you, and then
Yeah.
they felt like you needed to be on their stage.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And when you did the show, it felt like it was real. Like, a lot of people actually thought that it was real.
That is the audition. That's the idea of my show, the audition.
Yeah.
Because it's real. It's real to me. It's real to the acts that come on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the judges don't know what's going on. But we know we're messing around, but it has to be real for it to be funny. Yeah.
So how much did they pay you?
People when they view me, they watch. So let's keep that.
No, but that was amazing. How was your reaction? How did people react to it? Because for me, I felt like it was something that put Nigeria on the map.
Yeah, sure.
And it's not celebrated enough, honestly.
Yeah, it was kind of overwhelming for me, because it's about one of the biggest things that have happened in my career as a whole. So I mean, it was nice. Like, till today, it's like one of the biggest stuff I've done.
And it wasn't like they've done something like that before. They just created that.
It's the first of its kind.
Yes. Cool. So how has that impacted your career?
Yeah, of course, more recognitions internationally, and and it's beautiful, and it put me, it raised the pedestal to put me in a pedestal of pedestalation. And it's beautiful. Yeah, it's good.
So I wanted to talk about something else that you did before this whole audition thing. I remember there was a time where you were, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think I remember there was a time when you were actually trying to let people know that you were the originator of Don't Leave Me. It was as if you originated it, it went up, it went far, and then it was leaving you. See what I did there?
Don't leave me. This is the right time to say it.
But was that a thing?
Yes, it was. And it happens all the time. Anytime I create trends, the trend just trend and leave me.
Wow.
Yeah. The first time I did "Oh My Guys Are Ballers," I don't remember. "Oh My Guys Are Ballers."
Yes.
So it started trending in the UK.
Okay.
And people started tagging me like, "Bro, guys, it's Josh show, And we had to like make people know, intentionally make people know that, oh, it's me, And so it's not new to me again. Even Bass Blues, I made it like a social media slang.
Yeah.
Because of my video.
Yeah.
And anytime I create those trends, they just go and leave me, and which is not bad. Because if you stay with you, not only you go to hear, not only you and your guys, you go turn to inside joke.
Yeah.
But when it goes out and leaves you, I mean, just the only thing is now you go come try to bring them back and say, yo, I'm here.
You know,
I'm not the guy that did not create it. I'm the guy that created it. You know? So yeah, so Don't Leave Me went too global. Like till now, not everybody. I know that no matter how much I try to prove, not everybody is going to know where he came from, because that left the shores of Africa. It went like people were interpreting Mandarin, people were doing different things with it, Arabic, different things. So there was no way I could, touch some places, but I just made my statement that, hey, bro, stylist.
Well, is there a way to actually, now that you're at least in this level, is there a way to actually monetize such stuff?
No, virality
even till now,
cannot
right?
be monetized. I don't think, because will you say somebody should make that video and say what you said, they will not want to pay for. I mean, I like it. Let's just go viral. I mean, the few people that will finally turn around, and see that, oh yeah, it is this guy, it will bring some good businesses and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you say you want to control it and make sure it brings money, it will not go as far as even you want it to go.
Yeah.
So if you want to reach that far, you have to be ready to lose, the recognition. Some of them actually. Yeah. So some of them will not recognize you.
Yeah. So that I like what you did. So what you try to do is just try to make sure that at least they know that I am the originator of this thing.
I'm talking to that person. If you don't give me money, just not say that me.
But so far, right, I don't see you as a stand-up comedian most of the time. Are you a stand-up comedian? Would you consider
I am
yourself
a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
I am like a cultural, devoted stand-up comedian. Because my root is stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, I performed on Sunday at Ajabo show in Eco Hotel, and and somebody came to me and like, bro, this is the first time I'm seeing you perform.
You see, so
what?
I'm not
going
wrong.
to enough shows.
Maybe because you trend mostly on the other stuff online.
Sure. No, stand-up comedy is not a trendy stuff. It's not. Stand-up comedy is like the grassroots of comedy, like what comedy is.
Yes.
So it's like the first stage where comedy started thriving. So the new age for comedy, like the Gen Z comedy, is now the social media comedy. And that is what is in vogue now.
Yeah.
And that's where I thrive more. In fact, I was doing stand-up comedy, but it was not catching because not everybody is confident enough to put you on their stage because you're not known.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I'm not getting enough shows. Let me start making videos out of my jokes, the ones I write for stage. So I started doing it. That was why I became a social media comedian. How do they call us again? A skit maker. Yeah.
Well, you guys are doing so well. I like the fact that you were able to at least use the platforms to your own advantage. Yeah. What would you advise people that are like you that are coming up? Because it's not easy. You're saying it now. Like,
no, it's not easy.
It's
Remember
not
that it's easy. Run, you will.
So what were the challenges you faced when you were going through all of this?
Okay, I think one of the major challenges I faced was capital. Trying to get like cameras, equipment to make your videos, and for some people, I think the first stage is discovering yourself. Some people have not; they don't know what they want. They don't know what to do. Yeah. Especially people like me that are very talented,
in different areas.
You don't know what to do. I started dancing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I started dancing. I used to be a dancer. I used to go for dance group. Very well. Then I started watching all the dancers. I'm like, this thing, money no damn for Nigeria. This thing no go make money for me. Make I just the switch small. So I now gradually shifted and I started rapping.
Okay.
I'm one of the baddest rappers. You don't want to know.
Drop some bars now.
It will be too hard though. Now you are the PTO. So but I didn't have like capital to, for you to push music.
Yeah.
You need to, and I'm a producer. Okay. I produce my own songs. I produce for a lot of people back in the hood, and to promote those songs, you need money. And none of the artists that I produced for, they no grip blow. All of them. But my production was mainly out of hunger because now I live back in the hood in Munshin. I grew up in Munshin. My studio was in Munshin. Imagine having all those guys that don't even have money to promote their song. And first of all, you're looking for a person that will even come and first of all produce music for you to first eat. Whether you will promote, if you like promote, if you like promote, just produce first. Let me eat. Let me eat and cover my shame. Now, when you're not seeing artists, you are the one that will now go and be discovering artists. You just see your friend tell him that you can sing. Bro, just bring one small 5K, make I just run one beat for you, one bad beat for you, bro. You go say, I don't get money to do one first. Nobody know where God go bless person from. So, I mean, all those things, you know, I can't say, man, this production. But while I was in production, I was climbing on stages, you know, performing as a comedian, and I was still recording my music and everything. And I mean, comedy now first peak because comedy no need capital.
Money.
Yeah, now just waka everything. Now just still you need to go different places. And you know, yeah, man, I bought my first phone, started putting out videos small. Yeah. And the great thing about my career is that it's been like everything I've touched for the first time, they always give me the sign that, okay, this is the path. The first time I went for a comedy competition in 2010, I won it as a comedian. I won the competition. I won 10,000 naira.
Wow.
The second time I tried another one in 2011, I won a whooping 30,000. And a mentorship for 1 year. 30,000 naira.
Yeah.
And mentorship for 1 year with Kofi Daguru.
Okay.
You know Kofi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he mentored me he was supposed to mentor me for 1 year, but he mentored me for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So everything already gave me a sign like, oh no. And the first time I did a skit, it was a skit about, I don't know if you remember Don Jazzy and Olamide's brawl at the Headies.
Yes.
So that's Quanta.
Yeah.
So I made like a mock of it.
Yeah.
And the next day, boom, my skit was everywhere. And that was like the first time I would do like a proper skit. And I'm like, I'm made for virality. It's my lifestyle. You know, yeah. So.
But were there ever like in betweens that you just stop and think like, what am I going to do next?
Yeah. So, you know, sometimes you just feel like, is this what I'm even supposed to be doing in my life? Am I not on the wrong path? Because, like when I started recording the audition has been one of the most challenging, you know, side of my story. Yeah, even though it has the most successes, you know. And it's always like that. The ones that challenge you more, give you more.
Yes,
you understand? So I remember starting the audition and I recorded first 13 episodes. A 13th episode makes one season. Imagine a whole season. And boom, everything waste.
Why?
Blurry. The sound was not good.
Oh my God. Why?
I was devastated. I spent my last card to shoot that thing.
Wow.
Then I went, I didn't record for months. For another like 1 year. I said, let me just leave this one.
Wow.
I don't know what sparked me up again. I think something I did way back, another one I recorded way back went viral, and I'm like, no, I have to go back. Yeah. So there are days like that when everything you do just like, especially when you're looking at algorithms, when you're looking at likes, views, and everything. Sometimes you just do one bad because I'm like, no, this one they will die. Once I post this one, everybody go crazy. And post it, they're looking at you like. They give you 2 likes, 14 views, 7 comments.
Only you're not thinking about your life.
You say, maybe this is not my lifestyle. Maybe I should change, you know. So, you know, in all these things, that's why I tell young people that don't look at the algorithm.
Yeah.
Look more within yourself. Just make yourself happy doing what you do. And yeah, so far you're doing it, just keep doing it.
this audition thing, I think you didn't have the same problem you had with Don't Leave Me and the other one, because the audition is there's no way it can leave you.
That's my
It's
my face.
It's your face. It's your identity, right?
Yeah, there's a face to it.
Yeah.
But you know, the audition has given birth to a lot of trends.
Okay.
That has actually left me.
Mm.
Yeah, even all my guys at Ballers came from the audition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bars both came from the audition. Yeah. Man. The only one that I couldn't leave is the Fastest Reader, because it is actually the video that went viral. It's not actually a slang.
It's
not
slang, yeah.
A song or something. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Do you guys have any question?
Yeah. Well, shout out to you, everything you've been doing. You know, I mean, like she said, you have been creating yourself, like creativity. I personally was like, man, I don't know what Josh2Funny would do next. Like, I wasn't seeing you coming in any way.
Like you just come.
Yeah, and then sometimes I watch some things that you do, and I don't think I think, is he trying to be funny? Is he not? Trying to be funny? I think there's a uniqueness about you. That uniqueness, is it intentional? You know, do you or you just being yourself? Do you strategize to be?
You know, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Everything I do is straight up joshing around. Yeah. I don't. Most of my comedies, my videos are improv. I don't script so much like that. It is straight up me. Whatever is in me, I just bring them out. So even me, I don't know what I'll do next. Yeah. So I just go and just be myself, and you guys laugh at it.
What's kind of like, what inspires you? What inspires you?
Okay. My inspiration will be, I don't know, it is mostly divine. I think it's like 80% divine and 20% what I see around and how I feel is an expression. I just want to, like, every time I act, every time I exhibit, I just want you to see me. Yeah. So that is why you know, you get a lot of comments like Josh2Funny is never serious, because I've put so much of me in what I do that you don't know when I'm not acting, you know.
Yes.
And yeah, it's not intentional. It's not intentional. In fact, I frown when people say you're not serious, because I'm serious. I'm a serious person, but because I've been so serious with my job, you know, people stereotype me with my job. They you know, they match my face with my job, and you can't separate them. Is somewhat inseparable. But I mean, I'm trying to create the serious Josh.
Serious Josh.
Is that serious Josh?
So what, you seem like this kind of person that you're just winging it as you go. You're not really brand conscious, are you? Like, do you think, oh, I need to position myself in a way that brands need to come and, you know, be attracted to me and work with me? Do you do that?
No. They need to position themselves. They need to position themselves. Yeah, man. So, some people might look at it as pride, but I am. I don't want to use the wrong words, because the word that came to my head is the wrong one. But that's because that's not what it is. I am so conscious of who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to put it that way. I know who I am, you know. And
always be yourself.
Yeah. So I do not think I need to change anything about myself or be some kind of way. I know, yeah, for business sake, you know, you need to like do some things. Man, can Josh do that? I don't know. I don't know if I can, you know, because I'm just enough. I feel like I'm enough.
Yeah.
If you want me, and what that has done for me over the years is that it has pushed me to the people that really want Josh, you know. And it's not just anybody. Like I have the realest fans. I have the realest business partners. My team people are the real people that, you know, they straight up, it's all about Josh. I don't have too many people in my corner, you know, but everybody there is there because it's about Josh. It's not because of who he is or who he's trying to be, or listen, it's just this guy is the guy, you know. Yeah. And I mean, Maybe I will start being intentional more. I don't know. Maybe sometime. But for now, man.
No, but for now, it's actually working because I don't think you have a lot of. You don't even have controversies. You seem like a stand-up guy, married, responsible. You try not to chase cloud. You just focus on your
Cloud
talent.
is chasing me.
So you're just focused on your talent. So by being you, naturally, you still are a bit brand conscious without trying to be brand conscious.
Yeah.
Yes. So that works.
You know it.
I would like to ask, there's something that she skipped. I wanted to know, you mentioned something about your roots. What is in your roots, where you're coming from as a child, that really helped you to become or shaped you to become who you are?
Jesus. That's God.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mentioned
Yeah. I think God has the way my parents raised me, church gave me a lot of Jesus, and it has really, made me to always just checkmate myself as I go, and give myself boundaries. I can do this, I cannot do that. Sometimes I know how to tease people and do the baddest skit that's gonna have like all the likes and all the views, but if I check it and it's not morally, it does not go with my morals, and the values, I'll just discard, and that's one of the reasons I don't want to preach the wrong message. I'm very careful about preaching the wrong message because I didn't hear the wrong message. All my life I was surrounded by people that taught me the right things to do, and how will I now grow up and pass down wrong messages to the younger generation? I gotta keep it positive, plus all the time.
Yeah.
Except HIV test.
So before your advice? What next for Josh? What should we be expecting? You want to take us on our ways, like always?
Yeah. So I like to take you on our ways, but Josh is the face of Josh that you're seeing now is the steezed up Josh. It's a Josh with a composure. I won't be doing all those all those. No, I won't be doing all of those stuff.
Okay.
I'm more, So I'm doing my music now. I'm in the studio all the time now because you guys need to hear. Yeah, you guys. So I have a lot of music coming up.
Okay.
I've already dropped 2. I've dropped Potty Again and Steez and Composure.
Okay.
And and the response is beautiful. People are shocked all over the world. They're like, "Oh my God, Josh," And I just want to give you guys this side of me because it's not because I'm desperate. It's because because it choke, it balance. No worry, it's cement, it plaster. So guys, wait for music. I'm gonna give you guys real music, not ewo, not daddy ewo, not that one. It's real composed music. Yeah.
You didn't mention, sorry, who are your major inspiration in Nigeria?
In Nigeria, I have a lot of inspirators that inspirate me. I love Two-Face. I watched a lot of Two-Face. I listened to a lot of Two-Face growing up. And M.I.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, okay. So comedians, my comedies, I don't know. There's something about my comedy that
is different.
Man. I didn't really watch people, Nigerian comedians. I think my comedy was from inside of me. Everything about my comedy is actually first-hand, original, fundamental. Is nothing like you have seen before. I mean, it's evident in some of my videos. You can see that you can't match it with anybody's comedy, you understand? Yeah, but then there are people I idolize, like, what's his name? Dave Chappelle. He's one of my greatest icons, and of course, Basket Mouth. Yeah. Basket Mouth has been like a father to me when I was, coming up too, and Kofi Da Guru. I idolized them, but I didn't really get inspired by somebody for my comedy, It was all straight up Josh and God. John Rastafari, El Selassie, Salon Twine.
Do you know that you're serious?
I don't know if he takes me serious, but I think he does. He knows. I think he's the only one that knows, because you people don't even care. You just think Josh is out to play. But you just know that, no, my son means what he's saying.
Well, thank you very much. Now let's move to your advice for, people coming up, creatives like you. Because you're one of those creatives, like I said, that's been successfully reinventing themselves. And I know a lot of them are going through this. Like, you get to a drought stage and you be like, what next? What do I do? Do you understand what I'm saying? And one of the ways for you to excel is to keep reinventing yourself, for you to become relevant for a very long time, like you. So what advice do you have for them?
We don't even drink tea.
A drink, oh.
The whole creativity.
You want some milk?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I like it black.
Like me.
Yeah, so if you are coming up, first of all, the first thing to do, I think, is to discover yourself. Because so many people that are even exhibiting, they don't even know who they are. A lot of people just do things because they see people doing it, or because of what they watch on the internet, or because of they feel like there is money in this path.
Yeah.
And, some people are doing a lot of good things for the wrong reasons, and they are wondering why they are not getting results that other people are getting. It's not like the result is not coming, but when you are money conscious and money is what you want, even if you are making even if you are succeeding, because you don't have that money, you won't see any other thing. You won't see any other advancement that is coming. Because your goal is just the money. But if you do something because this is who you are, and it's because this is what you're meant to be doing, you will just enjoy it. So first of all, discover yourself. Be sure this is what you want. And when you have discovered yourself and you find out, I'm supposed to be creating, look deep within yourself and bring out who you are and give it to the world, because that's the only way you can do it easily. If you keep on doing derived stuff, forcing yourself, a lot of people are forcing themselves. It won't last for so long. That's why you see a lot of people come up and they can't sustain it. You understand? And you just find out that they are losing it, they are losing touch. It's because of that's not who they are. If you watch some real big people in my industry, people like Lasisi Elenu, people like Mr. Funny, you'll see that these people, they can be here for the next 85,000 million years doing, because if you wake Mr. Funny, we just do like this, because that's who they are, you understand? So even as much as you want to make it, you want to succeed, and I know that a lot of people start things out of hunger because the country is not really easy. Still look deep within yourself. Don't look at the current state of the economy or the economy of your own pocket. No use hunger. Start something. You need to discover yourself, and of course, when you discover yourself and you start pushing, a lot of people are not going to like you. You need to accept the people that don't like you. The fact that you cannot be like, even a lot of personal saving, a lot of people don't like them. So you need to accept it. Then when the discouragements come, when people talk to you, advise you, you won't take all the advice. Filter it, take some. Because a lot of people, when I started, say, hey, this is rubbish you're doing. Big brands are not going to partner with you. A lot of people said that to me. Like, you're wearing woman clothes and you're doing all of those things. Big brands, blah, 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 blah. But me, I know where I'm going to. I know that this is just like a department of my life, and I have to give you guys this thing. And as soon as possible, I took those things. What I made out of them, I didn't come out of social media and start saying, you people, you think that I'm not who I am. I am who I am. Not to prove anything to anybody. I went into my cupboard, into my cocoon, I started creating, I started making them see who I am, The only way you can show the world who you are is by what you do, by the works of your hand, like by creating that thing you are known for. Use it and preach any kind of message. If you want them to stop seeing you some way, that avenue is the same way. You don't have to carry phone and start telling people, you people should stop calling me an unserious person. Show them you're serious. if you have to prove it.
Yeah.
You understand? And you know, that's what I feel. I mean, and keep doing. See, discover what you love it, have a passion for it, do it till you die. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I won't say more than that.
That's really, really amazing. Thank you so much for coming. All right, guys, I hope you had a nice time watching this episode today. I'm sure you did. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you have not liked by now, what are you waiting for? With all this tea that Josh has been spilling, please like and comment and then share with your friends. Until we meet again next time. Or do you have any other last words? Do you have some bars to spit?
Okay, my last word, gotta listen to my song, gotta stream my song.
Yeah.
You watch my comedy, you like it, you're gonna like the music, you're gonna love it. I'm telling
Great.
you. Yeah.
Nice one. So thank you guys very much. Until we'll see you again next time. Bye.